Welcome. We'll be starting with the creation of our demo using the whiteboard canvas. So this is our app, the Benime app. There's the Benime app. So I'm going to be clicking on the Benime app. So it has brought us the interface. We enter the app. So I'm going to create project. I'll click on this addition symbol to create a project. So I'm going to type in the name of my animation, my project name. Come to this place, type in the project name. That's the name of my project. And when you are typing the name of your project, make sure you don't leave a space in between the letters. You don't put a space, no space should be added to the letters. Now, select our canvas size from this place. Click on this format to select canvas size. So these are the various canvas sizes here. These are canvas size for YouTube, for various social media application. I want to be using the canvas size for Facebook, 720 pixel. So you come here to you click on the create project option to create your project. This has brought us to our canvas, our whiteboard. The whiteboard, you can still change the color of your whiteboard. To change, we'll come to that. The first thing you do is to click on hand. Select the hand option. Click on this hand option or hand icon. Now you select the hand you want to use for your application. Then it has brought us back to the whiteboard interface. So we'll be selecting the board we need. To change the background color of your board, click on this background option. If you want your background to have image, you want your board to have an image, you click on this select image option. But I want my board to be plain, so I'm not clicking on this select image option. If you also want to give a color to your background, to your whiteboard, you click on the select color option. I want my board to remain white, so I'm leaving it this way. But if you want to give color, you click on the select color option. Then you choose board option from this place. Okay, let me give a color to my board. Then the next thing we do is to add text to our board. So you click on this text icon to add a text to your board. I'm going to type in my text. The title of my text for my presentation is Digital Divide. I'll click on the insert option. Now I'm going to edit this text. To edit this text, I'm going to start with editing the font color. I'm clicking on this option to change the font color so it to be more visible. So I'll be clicking on the white color. So my text color is now white. Now, to also change the font type, you click on this option to change your font type. But I don't want to change the font type, so I'm leaving it this way. When you click on that option, you see the various font type options. You can select your font type from there. Now, if you also want your text to be left aligned, click on this. It's already left aligned, so I'm leaving it there. If you want it to be center aligned, you click on this option. If you want it to be right aligned, you click on this option. Now I'm done typing my text. Maybe there was something you omitted when typing your text and you want to edit the text. You click on this pencil icon to edit your text. Now, if I also want to bring my text to, assuming your board has an image, and when you've inserted your text and you want that text to go behind the image or come behind the image, you click on this bring forward to bring it in front of the image, or if you want the text to go behind the image, click on this bring back to send it behind the image. Now I'm also going to increase my slide duration. By default setting, the slide duration is 2 seconds. And if you leave it this way, your slide is going to be too fast. So to increase your slide duration, you click on this arrow to increase the slide duration. So I'm going to be clicking on this arrow as I'm clicking, so that the slide time is increasing. So I'll click on this arrow to increase my slide duration so that my slide will not be too fast. Then, if I also want to give life to my text, I want to add animation to it. Animation means giving life to an inanimate object. I want to give life to it, I'll click on this animation up icon to give life to it. So when you click on the animation icon, these are the various options there. However you want your text to appear. However you want your text to appear when it's coming out. Okay, let me use the stand up. Or if I use the swing, the zoom. Okay, let me leave it as zoom. I think I'm done with that of slide, with that of text. Let me go over to the next thing you do is to add music to your slide. So I'll be clicking on the music. This is the music icon. When you click on this music icon to bring you back over to this interface, you also click on the music icon here. Now I've clicked on the music icon. It has taken me to it has brought me to my device. So when you click on the music icon, it will take you to your device. You now select the music type, your music option from your device. So I'm using this option for my slide. Then the next thing we do is to come back to this interface too. Then I'm going to be adding sticker to my text, to my presentation. To add sticker, you click on the sticker icon. So I've clicked on the sticker icon. If you have an image from your own personal image that you want to use for your presentation, you click on this add image. Maybe you have an image, a picture in your device, in your phone that you want to use for this presentation, you click on this image icon. If you also have your animation type in your device, you click on this add animation icon. But in a situation where you want to use the ones inside the application, use these ones here. Select from these options here. So I'll be selecting from these options to pick my own sticker or animation. If you want to use casual mail, when you click on this option, it will show you the options it has. If you also slide through, you see female occupation, it will show you the options it has. If you click on child, to show you. But I want to use animation, so I'll be clicking on the animation option. Now I've clicked on the animation option. It has brought out the various animation it has. So I'll be looking for an animation type that suits my topic. So let me use this. Now I'm going to slide it. I'm going to move it to the part of the board where I want it to appear. I also move my text. When you you use your finger to slide it and keep it to the part of the board where you want it to appear. Then I'll be going back to, I'm done creating the first slide. To create another slide, I'll click on this icon to create another slide, to add slide. So when you click on this icon, it has taken me to another slide, slide 2. I'll do the same thing I did in slide 1. I'll click on text to add my text. Digital divide is the gap between those who have access to ICT and those who do not. So I'll click on insert text. You can still edit your text however you want it. So what I'll be doing here is to increase my slide duration. So I'll increase the slide duration here too, so my slide will not be too fast. Then I'll add sticker to my slide. I'll go back here too to select my sticker option. I also want to use animation again, so I'll click on the animation option to select animation, the gap. So I'm looking for an animation type that suits my presentation. Now I want this icon. This icon is in front of my text, and I don't want it to be behind my text. So I'll be clicking on bring back. It has gone behind my text, so I'll still move it. I'll hold it and make sure it's I'm positioning it where I want it to be, where I want it to appear on my board. Then I also add another slide, my third slide. I want to add created slide on my third slide. So I'll be clicking on sticker again, select animation, the animation option, and that's the animation type I want to use. Then I'll be adding text to it. Let me increase my slide duration. Now I'll be adding text to it. To add text to it, created by Coach Beauty. Insert. Now I want to add animation to this my text. So I'll be using the stand-up type of animation. I also want to change my font type. That's the font type I want to use. Now, I didn't add music to these slides, to my first and to my second and third slide. I'll click on that to add music to it. My second slide to add music to it. I only added music to the first slide, so I'll be doing the same for the second and third slide. If not, the music will only play for the first slide alone. I'll click on the third slide too to add music to it. Click on the music icon, select audio. Now to preview what you've done, you click on this icon to preview. So I'll be clicking on that button to play out what I've. My presentation is ready. Now to export this presentation from this app, this video is still inside the app. To move it away, move it from this app to your device. You click on this icon, this share button. Click on this icon, the share button, to move it away from this place. So I'll be clicking on it to export it. I'm going to give a name to the movie. You can still use the same name you used before. Make sure there's no space. Make movie. Now it's exporting this video into my device. So when you go to your gallery, you find it in your gallery. But if you don't export it, you won't find it in your gallery. So I'm exporting the video from this application to my gallery. Once it's done loading, it is going to notify me. It's almost ready. It has finished saving. It has moved it to my gallery. So now for your assignment, you are going to create your own video using this application. Your slides should not be less than 4 slides. Remember to add the created by slides to your presentation at the end of your presentation. Do it and submit it before the next lesson, which will be tomorrow night. See you then. Stay tuned.